Alright, welcome, one and all, to a new game of Stellaris, essentially. If you are new, this should try to ease the mind in the hassle of what to do, when to do it, and what you look for in a new game. So, let's get started. You can do a tutorial. You can select a empire or a randomize an empire or create a new one. I'm going to create a new one just to get it in depth. So first you get a little screen of what species you'll be. So you can be machines, humanoid, mammalian, reptilian, avian, arthropod, molluscoid, fungoid, so on. Plantoid, lithoid, crystals, even necroid. So for now, we're just going to do a basic human race, and we're going to do something funky like this little cyclops. So press circle and goes back to here. Right now it's highlighted as traits. We're not going to get in there. We're going to go to name. Let's do Terran. Extreme Terran. Plural, your nightmare. Plural, let's just do nightmares. Why not Night Blade? Can't do Blade? Fine. Adjective, awesome. Gender default, so it's going to populate male and female. You can do male, female, indeterminate. All leaders impossible have no gender. So we'll put circle again if you're playing on PlayStation. So back, name and list. Right now humanoid, so prefix. I want to go USS. So right now, if we go aquatic, leader names, planet names, ship names, fleet names. This is what it'll determine here. We'll find humanoid. Devakta, Vigan, Fong, Taurus, Rod. Dash, not done. Trod Undem. Yeah, there we go. Uni traits. So traits right here, this is going to be a little bit to explain. The main thing is this middle box where it says trait picks left, trait points left. So I have 5 picks, but I only have 2 points. So essentially, these are all positive. It takes away from my points, which I only have 2. If I take a negative, I'm adding more points to the pool. So I can do, let's do quick learner, and then we will, sedentary. This species has a sedentary past. This members are migrate away from where they grew up. So I have a negative cost on immigration and resettlement. I can live with that. Housing. And so I'll take plus 10 to housing. So that means when I pick this, I have to keep in mind that they're going to want a lot of houses. During, might be resilient. Could be doing. Crisis. I don't think I can pick any of those gray ones, so we'll start back at the top and see if there's any that we really like. Oh yeah. Then we have 1 point. Thanks. additional. There we go. So now my points, picks, and my points that are left are 0-0. So right now we have quick learners, which leaders gain 10% experience. Our negatives are sedentary and solitary. So essentially, immigration is negative towards us, and resettlement, solitarity. We need to build more houses. Indigenous energy credit plus energy credits from jobs, which is something I always need, and unity from jobs, which is kind of what I always need. Now, if you see at the very top, or just below the create new empires, you'll see homeworld empire ruler summary. Right now, we've done everything in the species, so I'm going to tab right bumper if you're on PlayStation again. Name and class. So pretty much this is your homeworld. You're going to name your homeworld and what class it is. So I'm going to do like something like continental world. They are humanoid. Just keep it with the. Going to name it. Beauty. Why not? Star name. Star name. Gigastar. Yeah, just do Giga. Do that. So, starting solar system, we can do trinary, which is the actual stars. So, like, we have a binary in our, or a unitary in our star system in real life. Let's do that. Okay. So I'm going to press what continental world. Yep. So here I want to just click humanoid city origin. This is kind of important, but also at the same time it's not going to devastate things. So as you can see, it's where your species originated from. You can be a life seeder, post-apocalyptic, void dwellers, shattered ring, on the shoulders of giants. This civilization had hidden boons in their solar system placed there in the distant past by mysterious benefactor. Home system, ex gravitas archaeological site related to a mysterious benefactor, does not have gestate consciousness ethic. So I'm going to click that. It sounds cool to me. I don't know. We're not going to get into it. So this is the government and ethics. Essentially, you can be warmongers, you can be peaceful traders, you can be a hive mind, that kind of stuff. So usually I do militarist. I usually do. What is this list? Yeah, I'll just do that. Increases opinion. Yep, I want purge and displace aliens. And then down here is going to be the authority. Right now it's a democratic authority. Holds an election every 10 years. I can do oligarchic. Holds an election every 20 years. Minister Council +2. Blah blah blah. Counselor experience gain +5. Or I can do a corporate. Holds an election every 20 years. Commercial pact efficiency and per size from planets +50%, which is kind of bad. That's why it's red. The planet size you want low generally, so I'm going to keep it at democratic. I'm going to press circle and then go to empire name and flag. So again, empire name. Dawn of Adam. Sure. of Eve's here too. Adjectives. The chosen. Okay. So, color. Background's over here. Let's try a different color. I like that. The secondary. What are we working with here? Kind of like that. And then we can do something like, I don't know. Down here somewhere. Like that. And then here is your ship appearance. So there was a little, based on the like kind of design. I don't have these, I wish, but you can decide what looks cool for your fleet. So that'd be the humanoid. Advisory voice, you might not have as many options. This is where
Did you know that my internal power core has an effective blast yield of over 5 megatons of TNT in the event of a catastrophic overload?
So,
do not be afraid to exercise your individual right to free thought. Please take a moment now to practice.
Death comes for all sapiens in the end.
So that's the necroid that just went.
The springs of cooperation flow most abundant. Those who need will receive.
Don't let the baseless accusations of wrongdoing fool you.
Knowledge. Nothing is impossible to knowledge.
I like that one. Alright. So that was the advisory voice. That is everything we need for Empire. Ruler. Phenotype, I'm not really sure what that is. Sex, doesn't really matter. I'm going to keep it female. Name. Conqueror. There it is. 5-star. Boom. Hair title I can't do anything with. Clothing you can kind of mess with. I like that. Coloring. Huh. Yeah, female, why not? No. Ruler trait. So this is the ruler that will have a trait. Right now I have it on Principled. Empire affected as Counselor Stability +2, which is pretty good. Mining Rush, Charisma, Logic, Understanding, Ship Upkeep, and Army Upkeep would probably be good. So right now you see it's on the top left. You can also cycle through these. But right now, I went with Logistics Understanding for Ship Upkeep. And now it gives you your summary, what you have picked. So I'll just leave it here so you can peruse if you would like. I'll start it in about 30. Alright, save and continue. You have unspent ethics. You can select more governments. Ooh, really? What? Where's that at? Oh, that's right. Okay, so I forgot about this right here. Civic picks left 2. This middle box. There's a lot of information, but essentially the effects. Effects. Cannot form migration treaties, federations, other than martial alliances or hegemonies. Despolians causes bellies, which is kind of something for war. Raiding, bombardment stance. Stability appearance. Effects replace minerals with cataclysmic technicians. Food into outlet. Ooh, that'd be good. Got taxes, nah, cut their politics, meh. I got allies, meh. As a general, start at level 3. That'd be kind of cool. No. No. Building and districts costs. Ooh. We'll do that one. So we're at Master Crafters. I do Idealistic Foundation, huh? Citizen Pop Happiness. That might be something I need. Master Crafters are replaced with Artificers. Memorialists can build Sanctuary of Repose. Sanctuary of Repose provides death. Chronicle jobs improve governance. Attract tomb worlds. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So essentially that this can build sanctuary and repose sanctuaries of repose, provide death chronicle jobs, improve governing ethics attractions on tomb worlds and relic worlds. That's what I was really liking. Death consulars turn consumer goods into unity, stability, and enhance the ethics modifiers of culture workers. So that'd be interesting. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see. So now we can confirm. This is where you set up how big of a map. I'm going to just do small. Elliptical. I'm going to do elliptical. AI, I'm going to do just one. Off, Marauders, off. Just for the start, you know, tech and training costs. Habitable worlds, I'm going to bump up to 2. Bump that upwards. Crisis, random. In game, yeah, never. So you can go all the way to civilian. I'm going to do ensign because I kind of know what I'm going to do cadet. Scaling difficulty, I'm going to do off. AI aggressive, normal. Empire replacement. Controls whether Empire shades spawn, clusters, or randomly. For now, it's random because it's just us. Advanced neighbors. Off. Definitely off. Hyperline density, we're going to do 1.2 or 1.5. Abandoned gateways, we're going to do 0. Wormhole pairs, we're going to do 0. L-gate is on because that is fun. Guaranteed habitable worlds bumped to 2. Caravanners, yeah, just something. Controls Xeno compatibility. Controls whether Ascension perks is an available option. The Xeno compatibility. I'm going to keep it off. Larger growth ceiling, I'm going to keep the same. Growth required, I'm going to keep the same. Iron Man mode is games are automatically saved regularly. To use a single file. Games played with this setting cannot be changed during the gameplay. And I'm going to click play. Are you sure you want to start? I am. Okay, so you get hit with your, again, overall what you did, traits, ethics, civics, species, capital, name of your guy, origin, on the shoulders of giants. Ours is a history of oddities and inconsistencies. We found ancient cities, ruins older than some archaeological excavations of primitive villages. We have unearthed saws, axes, even rifles with far predated stone-tipped spears and bows. A particular history did not, however, prevent us from stepping readily into a futuristic era of spaceflight. We have now managed to escape the gravity of our home planet, aiming for other planets and bodies in our solar system and beyond. We had scarcely left the atmospheres before the oddities Emerged anew. Strange signals of alien origin coming from within our own solar system. So I'm going to click begin. Okay. So I hit you with this. You're now looking at my planet. So to zoom in and out with the PlayStation 5 controllers, zoom in is the right trigger, the big guy on the right side. To zoom out is the left trigger. And if you do it again, oh yeah, so never mind, sorry. So right trigger, left trigger, and it kind of consolidates. Like if you want to click on something, it'll highlight, and then you can zoom in to wherever. So I clicked on the starbase, defense, army builder. I'm going to do a little bit of army. No, I'm not. It's an early game. What I want, I am now in the shipyard. Okay, this is where you build ships. I want another science ship to be built. That way, I can explore a little bit faster early on. So I did this kind of out of order, but you do want a science ship before you click play on the bottom left. I can't really curse over, but you see it in the bottom left corner. If I press triangle, goes to 2. Discover new archaeology site. So, this is your main hub. If you will, like, think of yourself as the god of these people. You manage the rulers, you manage the population, the planets, and that is all done with your right directional pad on the PS5. Okay, so down here, there's the planet Ultimate Beauty, Empire Capital. Here, you will see a whole slew of things. The main thing is the planetary feature in the middle. So if there's stuff here, or I should say the planetary feature is the little box just below your humanoid looking guy. You click on a planetary feature. I am not going to get rid of these just yet because 1, I can't, and 2, it's a lot of, I can't just yet. So the other important information is the population and planet status boxes, which is the about mid top right. Yeah, about mid top right. The population, I have a total of 28 population. I have 1 job available for the population, and I have 0 unemployed population. Okay. Planet status, the balance of my is 71% happy, 0% crime, 5 housing, and 0 entertainment or something happy. So what I'm going to do is remedy that, right? Nope, I can't. Never mind. So I would build a hollow theater to remedy that, but I don't have enough resources. So this is your summary that you'll get with your planets. You can see at the top you have little tabs: summary, surface, that we are on, population, army, automatic settings. We're not going to do automatic settings or army just yet, but summary we will. Here, the main thing you kind of want to worry about is the Empire Capital. Since I only have this is the only thing I have for you to pay attention to or use an example of. You can turn other planets into an energy world or a food world or a mining world or an export world or so on and so forth. Over here, if your world does get out of balance, this is where you go to declare martial law or try to make them happy with some luxury items. Or let's say you can't really, you're getting too many unemployed. You can discourage planetary growth, but we just tend to stay away from that one. Population, this is where you go to specify what jobs you want. So let's say I want them to be farmers first. Now I have that icon on the farmers. I'll take it off. Maybe technicians. I'll take that off. But specialties you can also do, or specialists you can also do here. So researchers, enforcers, bureaucrats, traders, blah blah blah. So you can set priorities in rows, like I want them to go into energy first. Armies you will need to raid to destroy homeworlds, because it's a lot easier to send your army in to kill than anything. You start off with a little bit of a military fleet. We can move that guy out in the world. So just in case you need to fight, the administration of the Ultimate Beauty receives a report on the alien remains with some apprehension. Remains in question are now widely considered to be definitive proof of unknown forces once have been active in the galaxy. Through some prominent awesome thinkers reject this in favor of identifying the traces of freak geological formations or results of the curious natural phenomenon. Remarkable. So anyway, so the game was paused while I read that. That's why I wasn't worried. So this is the whole entire map that we're working with. And Dawn of Adam is right here. So to click in and out, that was the right stick. You click that in, you click that in, and it pops it like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So right now we don't need the military fleet. What we need is the science ship. We need this guy. So I clicked out into the bigger world, and we want to have him go and survey. I'm going to press square, survey, square, survey, square, survey, square, survey. As much as I can. No, can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. Survey. Survey. Alright, I guess that's all I can do for now. Construction ship. This is also a very important thing. You can do one of two things. Right now, I can only do it. So I'm going to click on him. Is there in this area? I'm going to have him build a research right off the gate. Now, so this is, now we've taken care of the planets, the military fleet, the civilian ships, the shipyards technically, outline our options, show colony design. This doesn't matter too much, so we leave that closed. Let's get into research. In here, you can select 3 different kinds: engineering, society, and physics. I am going to go with geothermal fracking off the gate. I am going to go with eco simulation fields. I am then going to go with research station output plus 10. So this is what's already naturally researched for me already. As you can see, a lot. Relics and artifacts you'll naturally get naturally exploring the world. So that's research. We gotta wait. Each one 41 months, 35 months. So we gotta wait essentially till they're done researching. So we'll click that down. Traditions. In here, if you click in here, you can have a subset of specialty things towards your empire. I am going to go with either discovery or expansion. Colony development speed plus 25%. Finisher effect. Adopting all expansion tradition will grant the following additional effects: max districts plus 1. Ascension perk unlock plus 1. Reach for the stars. Starbase influence -10. New colonies start with 1 additional population, which is excellent for me. Empire size from systems and planets, negative 25%. Starbase upkeep, negative 20%, which is good. Pop growth, plus 10%, which is good. So I'll probably do expansion, but I can't do it just yet. Okay, so that's traditions, and then, so what Ascension perks is this. Once we completed all 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, all 5 of expansion, we will get what they call an expansion perk right here. So I usually get, is it this one? No. Is it the scroll? Where is it? No. This one. I usually go for technological ascendancy. Technological. Research plus 10%. Rare tech appears 1.5 times normal rate. This effect would change a 1% chance into 1.5 chance. So essentially it's giving a 0.5 chance. Policies. If you want to get into these before you start, you can. So expansionist, unrestricted wars, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go oppressive. Indiscriminative for orbital bombardment. Orbital. Okay. Resettlement prohibited. First actually we'll allow. Yeah, we'll allow it. First contact, we'll go cautious. Yeah, initial border closed. We'll do mix economy. Wealth creation is the only thing we can do. Outlawed. Population control prohibited slavery. Purge. Allow. Okay, so that's our policies. Now we're going to edict. Nope, I don't want to do anything there just yet. Too new. So that is essentially the overview. So here is our council. We got our council 5-star conqueror, our head of research, minister of defense, but we got council agendas at the very bottom. When I click that, that is going to be something, display power. So this is going to make it so research progress made towards the current agenda will be less. Sure, that's fine. I don't care. So essentially, it will give me some kind of thing towards, or some kind of growth. So display of power, time to last 212 months. Max influence from power. Projection plus 0.25. War exhaustion gain negative 5%. Military ethics attraction plus 10%. Launch modifier lasts for 10 years. Okay. So that's all of that. So that was all of the right D-pad. Now we're going to go get into the down D-pad. This is your notification of sorts. This is where your storage, it's going to say that your storage is full, or you're being attacked, or something new building. This is a notification type here. So right now my notification is I have an archaeological site near my home world. I can excavate it. So I click left on my stick and it brings me back. So Tumblebee right here, this guy. I need research. So if we look, our shipyard, that icon right there is building a ship. The Giga Station. Right there. And now we have a science ship. Yay! Science ship ahoy. New leader assigned. Yes, please. So let's decide. Is there anything good? Skill. Massive ruined space station has been discovered in Lemol. Its shattered remains contain plenitude. Plenitude. A battle computer simulation broadcasting arrays, which leads our scientists to speculate it must have been some type of strategic coordinated center. Okay. Quick learner. I'll take you. So, quick learner, dude. Excavate site, please. And up here now, under archaeology, we will see once he gets there. So now he's slowly making progress. A string of strange anomaly readings is emanating from the surface of Tumbleweed. We need
Construction
a launch.
completed.
U.S. Pontiac completed the construction research station. Sweet, thank you. We need to launch a surface excursion to find out more. So that's what we're doing. So, chapter 1, there's usually 5 chapters or so. There might be 8. But we're going to let him do that thing. Now we're going to go to... I'm in the right side on the D-pad type stuff. Civilian ship. Yo. So I want to secure you, but I guess you go. I can't. Okay. So I'm going to have him build mining stations now. Set his home base, enter orbit. Thank you. Huh? We have more importance. I don't want to get into habitable world stuff. Ooh, okay, so we got a tradition expansion. Are you sure you want to? Yep, I am sure. So now we're going to wait for how many minutes? 5 months. We need. That's my mining station complete. Sweet. Okay. So, as you can see, my civilian ships are civilian shipping. My military fleet is home base, which is beautiful. I'm going to check on my planet. Let's get him something here. So I am in play mode just because I need... What should I get? Food? And then let's build a hollow theater, which I still can't do.
Anomalous readings registered.
Repetitive scans of Lemol 1 surface gives inconsistent sensor readings, almost as if the planet itself was in a consistent state of upheaval. Research.
Construction completed.
Where's my mineral at? Plus 41, okay. So we're just gonna let it run a little bit. I can't buy anything from a planet that I want yet. So tradition available. New colony start with 1 extra pop. Thank you, please. Research is still going. Arc's still going. Sectors and planets is like kind of the same thing. So I just go to planets. We're going to get rid of those. So again, planetary features. You want to get rid of the like wasteland, the forgotten civilization, the sprawling slums, the ones like in those striped boxes. Military feat, very beneficial. So here is another thing you should know. You go to shipyard. Under shipyard, army builder, or defense, you'll have something called ship designer. Okay, starting off, you want to click ship designer and then go over to fleet management. So I now have first fleet, so I'm going to click first fleet. I'm going to go over to where it says 3. This is the number of things I can hold max. I want to crank that bitch all the way up. And then, as you can see, the reinforce symbol appeared. I'm going to create that, click that. I now have 3 coming to reinforce my fleet from my shipyard. The other thing you could do, but again, it's automatic and you shouldn't mess with it, is the new design. So right now it's automatically generated. I'm just going to leave it as is. We're not going to, but if I did, we can come in Corvette, I need a fission, or you know, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need a nuke, I need deflectors, I need shields, you know. Yeah, I'm going to discard. So I'm going to auto confirm. So I'm going to just auto generate. It's going to do it for us. It's going to be fine. Just let it do its thing. Okay, so civilian ships. I have a idle construction ship. Let's see if I can't.
A tile blocker has been cleared.
I'm lacking my alloys. So that's a good segue into the very top. The very top is your overall planetary resources or empire resources. So as you can see, if I press up on the D-pad, it'll show me what I'm doing for credit. Produced and consumed, I'm making plus 138 or 35. I'm consuming only negative 43. So my monthly gain is plus 92, which is very good. My monthly gain is plus 41. And then this is like your specialty. Volatile motes, exotic gases, rare crystals, living metals, zero, ZRO, by the way. Dark matter, nanites for like robotics. Influence is
A tile blocker has been cleared.
Represents political clout and is used for many things like making claims and building outposts. This gain rate remains fairly consistent through the game, but can be increased by declaring other empires your rivals or increase your power projection. Power projection grants up to 2 influences depending on how many ships you have compared to your empire size, which we'll get into empire size here in a second. Unity is used to unlock new traditions. We can use our output by building auto-echelon monuments or other buildings that provide jobs which produce unity. This is my science, so I have a total of plus 80 between the 3.
A tile blocker has
This
been
is my
cleared.
minor artifact, which is 0 out of 0. I have 2,000 or 0 out of 2,000 stored. Empire size. While empire size is or below 100, no other costs or or are being modified. So essentially, I'm not being taxed. Leader capacity, I have 5 out of 6 plus 2 envoys. So each of that is the leaders. I can have 6 plus 2 envoys. This is my empire population. This is my star base plus capacity. This is my naval capacity, how many ships I can have. And this is my diplomatic weight. If I went into government, I could have more sway over getting something done or going to war if I have higher weight. Oh, just study its natural process. So, the crew of the USS Cosmic Marauder are disappointed to report that the window of opportunity for Wimble has closed, but the best efforts to avert another opportunity isn't likely to rise for another few centuries. Unfortunate. Ooh, that's rough. The base of operation has been set up on the surface of Tumbleweed, and several teams are now en route to various anomaly sites that our scanners picked up. Significance of the mystery is simply unparalleled, and the scientific community is absolutely buzzing with theories and anticipation over what will be uncovered by the excursion teams. Yeah, minor artifacts found 10. Sweet. +1 clue. I'll take it. So now the only thing is the left D-pad. Oh, circle. Left D-pad. So this is the Empire, or you can choose the government, or contacts, which we haven't found anybody yet, or the situation log, which we just have the digging, technology. So essentially, the right side, planets, things that are proactive, military fleets, ships.
System survey concluded.
Up top and bottom are your display of information, and then your left side is your ideologies or thoughts or social network, and that's all there is to it. Right side, planets, ships. Left side, contacts. Down below, notifications. Up top, how much fucking money you have. How much fucking can you do? Other than that, that's Stellaris, and you just kind of let it run. I do need to expand, so we're gonna get this guy, and hopefully, yes, we can build. So he is now on his way to build a starbase. Okay, so I just bought the bombardment tradition, but now we have made a first encounter. We have made a first encounter with mysterious aliens and the Giga system. For now, we have codenamed them the Alien Menace until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we should decipher it so that we can assume how much of a threat they possess. And so I click down on the D-pad. I'm going to click, and then what? Ultimate beauty is in an uproar following the news of unidentified ships sighted in the void. Their intentions unknown. It would be prudent to assume the worst. Worrying. So I'm going to assign a envoy. they're going to do. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens, and I guess for now we have codename blah blah. Yeah, so we're gonna let that do its thing. And so right now we now have something that's added to our right side D-pad is the first contact. So we can check on our research. That's good. Our archaeology is 30% done, or I should say 30 is not 30% done. Breakthrough chance is 30%. Thank you. That bar is means so we're like almost at 100%. So this is at stage 2 now. I think we need to be at like stage 5 or something. So I'm gonna collapse all those.
Construction completed.
Boom. So now I'm going to click my construction ship, build mining stations, please and thank yous. Fleet, I can upgrade, so I will, and I will also reinforce. So you see how they still have bars? They're still doing. These guys are still there. So these guys need. I'm going to do mining. I'm going to do generator districts, and remember, I need houses, so I'm going to build a couple of houses. Also,
ship upgrades applied.
Thank you. What do I need? Minerals now. Okay. So one thing that I probably am doing still is that you want to keep this, especially new planets. It doesn't matter if there's empty slots like I have, or if I have more districts to build, because that requires resources and energy. So keep in mind a balance to your planets. They're your passive income. So if there's nobody working the electrical plants, it's still getting provided electrical from other places. So it's just the upkeep is going to keep upkeeping, even though it's not going to do anything until you get people into it. So keep a balance to your. You want to, if it's like 1 or 2, you want to get it hover around like 5 or 6 open jobs to the community, and then let it sit for a while, and then you want to check back every once in a while. You know, after a war, after you explore, like, you know, build stuff. But essentially, this is you wanna just see what's around you, make those first contacts.
System survey concluded.
Ooh, new research, we take that. I am going to go. Oops, select research. I don't want that. I want minor purification. Thank you. So I want beginning. I want stuff that will help my passive resources on the top bar. So anything that I can do to help that out, I want to do. Long-range scanners have picked up readings in the gigasystem that could be described as giant heat blobs. It's worth investigating, making so. So that's what happens to. Right now, I'm just trying to gain minerals. The minerals. So I'll just leave it here for a second so you can read.
Knowledge is the key to the universe. Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Unity is very important, so the more you have, the more you can deal with. The spaceborne lifetime, which the awesome head of society research is commonly referred to as Tainaki.
System survey concluded.
Efforts to map the surface of the moon have identified a strange mountain range in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Research, please. Our docile creatures, so Tanaki are docile creatures capable of assessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on grass common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack even when provoked. They can safely be very
An alien nation is hailing us.
We have finished first contact. Okay, continue digging. I'll read that in a minute. Let's look at what...
Construction completed.
Just checking. Shipyards. Military fleet, I'm at 12. Megastructure. Where is this? What was previously thought to be a sort of mountain in the southern hemisphere of Neural 3A have been identified as the massive skeleton remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that a Neural 3A could have supported life on the scale at any point in the main's history. Science officer Rebecca Erhard has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery.
Situation log has been updated. Situation log has been updated.
Before we develop faster than light travel surface sublight exploration probes for dispatch from ultimate beauty at realistic speed toward nearby systems. To develop the probes, highly included sensitive information about our culture in their memory cores. This form of greeting to alien civilization it has now been realized that it could potentially be used against us. We need to track down these probes before they are found by someone or something. They can't have gotten far. Okay. Okay, so if you notice, there's a little green planet. If we clone in, that is the Rotanev 3. And if we click
anomalous readings registered.
Large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around the planet, possibly the remains of some kind of massive fleet. Action research. So it's a wet climate. Habitability, where's that? 80%. Yeah, so we're going to go to shipyard. We're going to click shipyard. We're going to go to shipyard. We don't have enough. We almost have enough. Let's speed up time a little bit then.
Construction completed.
Alright, then we're going to slow it down back to 2. Terrain, Australian, continental world. Colony, Alaska class. Yes, please. So what I did there was I pressed right bumper, civilian ships, construction ship, X. Built mining facility, square. Built research facility, so that dude is going to be there for a moment building some stuff. Oops. I don't know what I just did. Oops. Amazing! Breakthrough study of the surface revealed that tumbleweed was hit by eons ago by a small asteroid. The impact was not enough to obliterate the planet, but did nudge it a fraction out of original orbit. By analyzing the impact, science managed to calculate tumbleweed's initial position and use that data to rewind the alien inductors to their original position. And there it was, the alien inductor being suddenly began converging on another planet in the system. Amazing. Amazing. Oh. There's clear evidence that massive space battle took place and close to Zone 4. Some points in the last 5,000 years, the surface on the side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from the stray weapons blast, and scans from the U.S. Commerce have picked up several holes on the ground. Through these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition. The fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science officer Vivek Erhard is preparing an expedition to shift through these derelict holes for any valuable tech.
Situation log has been updated.
Yep. Okay, so if we go here, research project and system, square, research project and system. Anything else here? My survey, whatever, survey. So these guys, where are these?
Anomalous readings registered.
Ship trends are picking up unexplained patterns that are introduced in the Stellaris research. So these guys right now. Oh, yeah. What a harness. Space whales, eh? Space
Construction
whale cow.
completed.
Planet check. Yeah, we got jobs going. Cool. Still didn't buy a Halo theater. That's fine. Gotta keep them happy. The USS Cosmic Crater crew succeeded in isolating several embedded with the unusual pattern of interference in the solar system. The signal is a song, a complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation to be precise, and one that science officer Vivek Erhard cannot seem to get out of his head. Who or what have composed this song remains unknown, though it is complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics that signal geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside of our galaxy. Whew. Talk about Ring 101. What happened? ship, please. Thank you. Colonize. Okay. Those are my shiny ship. Huh? I don't know, boo boo. So not everything has to have a leader. Or it kind of explains like if there's an autopilot. As long as it's explored, it can conquer where it wants and defend itself. Oh, my dudes are over here. Bring down the fire. No, that's not my dude. Where's my dudes? Here? Ah. Hey, transport fleet. Sweet. Let's go in. So again, that's like right stick, right stick, right stick, right stick, right stick, right stick. And then if I want to go civilian ship, look at is left stick. Are you? Oh, it's paused. I was wondering why nothing was getting done. I was like, what is going on with this bitch? Cool. That's the other thing. Triangle.
The special project has concluded.
Team under Science Officer Palash Kumar has finished their expedition as Zelda 4 and returned to the U.S. Magellan? Sadly, the wrecked starship on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful tech. These vessels were clearly very advanced, however, and we could gain valuable engineering insight if we analyze the way they were designed. We should consider the construction of a permanent science outpost in order interesting. Okay. Yep.
System survey concluded.
Sweet. So I think for episode 1, it's pretty good. Thanks for watching. If it's new, I hope it helps you with the flow of things. Like, it's sub-menus, and kind of have to know what you're looking for a little bit. If there's any questions, leave them down.
Awaits.
I should pause it. Pause. Save and quit. Confirm. But leave any questions you have. I will try to answer them the best as I can. It is a very fun game once you know what you're doing and not so bombarded with information. The other thing is how much breakup it does. So you'll be in war and you have research, and then something happens where you You meet a trader or a new contact or something along those lines. It's just an interesting game. Anyway, you all enjoy. I'm Alces.